Welcome back to the ACC kickoff here in Charlotte, part of the Capital One Orange Bowl Media Tour presented by Duffy's Sports Grill. Joe, I have right in front of us here QB1 Cam Ward from the Miami Hurricanes.
We talk about pressure on Tua Tagovailoa, and also with you, do you feel any of that coming in to take over this job as a starting quarterback?
Miami. Let's start with the Miami Hurricanes.
How we doing?
You've got this quiet confidence in the building.
Confidence that Miami has now, right?
Ridiculous juice to this team.
Joe, they have some very talented pieces.
The rest of that O-line is scary good, and they obviously are going to be the backbone of this team.
Xavier Strefo is back, who is a homegrown.
They got a bunch of new pieces.
They have guys up front that are legit. Difference-making
guys like
dudes.
Reuben Bain, another year in the program.
When I look at this team, I don't know, Joe, if I'm not supposed to look at them defensively.
We talk, run, and hit.
Hey, I got you, GP.
We know what we feel like we are.
You look at the video, you want to say, God, those guys really play hard.
The process is working. Okay, the process is working.
You gotta be mentally tough. You got to be tough.
Not shying away from no challenge.
The excitement around these guys centers around the fact that these guys run to work. If you don't like to work, your experience at Miami is not going to be good. We like to work.
Any of the outside opinions doesn't matter. Anybody who doesn't game plan with us,
no matter what, these guys are ready and willing to show up because they're driven.
Everyone's hungry. Get out of our way.
Coach Cristobal gave us some insight to the unbreakable culture at Miami. How do you assume that responsibility as you carry it out onto the field as a top offensive performer?
Yeah, so it's very important as a guy this is my 5th year, so it's important for me to really learn all the things that I learned in my past times here and just learn pushing that on to the younger guys.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of surreal. This is my last camp. We all were preparing for this moment anyways, all of us, but for me, this is my year. I decided to come back as well, so I had unfinished business. I just wanted to get better and just, you know, win with the team that we have now.
Yes, there's an elite quarterback. There's an elite talent. You got great running backs, but it all starts in those trenches with you guys. The work that you've put in, what everyone looks like now. I mean, 330 is the average on this offensive line. What is the expectation and what is the goal for you up front for this group?
We had a great performance at the O-line, but we need to build onto that and, not get complacent.
The O-line, we did pretty good last year, and we're trying to build onto that. And I feel like Coach Mirabal, he does a great job preparing us for that.
Just because we were a top 10 offense or a top 10 offensive line in the country or whatever the case may be, or what put out on social media, we had to sustain this focus and just keep building on and keep working. I feel like every day I have something to prove. I feel like if you don't have something to prove, you always have a mindset of just being okay with what you put out, and I feel like you should always work to, getting better each day. You should never feel like you arrived or you made it. I feel like, me as the O-line, I feel like the whole team has a chip on our shoulder just to get better each day and compete. I've been playing this game long enough to where, I get nervous every game, but as soon as I step on that field, you won't see it. I'm nervous. I won't show that I'm nervous.
He is the right kind of guy. He's exactly what you want your own son to be.
I always wanted to be in the vicinity of my hometown, Jacksonville, Florida. Luckily and fortunately, I ended up in Miami Hurricane.
What brought you back? Because you had a great year, could have easily went to the NFL. Normally that's when you want to jump is off of one of your better seasons. What brought you back to Miami?
I think seeing this program elevating. As a linebacker, I think when you become a linebacker, you hold a big responsibility as being a leader. You sign up to be a leader for the defense, not only for the defense, but for the whole team overall. So for me, just got to bring the energy every day, got to bring the juice.
You had 7.5 sacks. I'm just wondering what it takes to be a good blitzing linebacker. What intangibles?
Miami Hurricane linebacker, you got to be around the ball all the time. That's the standard. One of the things I love the most about the game of football is just being able to, be around the ball and, apply pressure on offense.
What are you most looking forward to get out of this senior year?
Man, I want everything out of everybody. I want this team to look back and not have any regrets that they left something on the field. I'm excited for this fall camp. I'm excited to compete with them guys. Just being able to communicate, run to the ball, and just, be aggressive. Everybody buys into it. Being able to be around great leaders and being around great people that, have the same mindset as you is really important. Coach Cristobal and the coaching staff has done a tremendous job. And seeing this program going to another level, I want to be a part of that. I may not seem like I talk a lot, but I do got a switch. So when that switch is on, it's on. So when we on the football field, it's a whole different Kiko. So don't get it twisted.
Cam, welcome to the ACC. I know not only Miami fans fired up to see you, but I think the rest of the country can't wait to say, hey, we've seen this dude before. Welcome to the ACC. We can't wait to watch you.
What do you think about Cam Ward?
Glad he's on our team.
He's an alpha leader.
You have to be underneath us.
What's special about this guy that makes you want to believe
I think everything played out the right way it was supposed to. If I had to make this decision again, I'd do it all over again. So, I'm just glad to be a Hurricane, and, I'm just trying to play some football from fall. I handle that pressure fine for sure. I mean, wake up the next day, and I do the same stuff I did the day before. Just come in, get work in. Once I'm done here, I go back home and chill.
You can't find moments where that guy's not in the building. Sometimes I ask him, don't you have class? But
the pressure in my standpoint is more outside than inside the building. I mean, the pressure for us, we really don't care. It's not going to define us. It has no meaning on my life, on our life as a team. Coach Cristobal allowed me to come in, be the, the person and player that I wanted to be. He let me talk to the guys how I want to talk to the guys. So, it's been a blessing, so far, as we get into camp, I'm just continue to build on my leadership, and I'm just trying to put the ball in play.
Last fall camp, I'm excited. It's a surreal feeling. I'm excited for this fall camp in particular, though, just because it is my last one. And the group of guys that I'm with, I wouldn't want to be with another group of guys. So just being able to share the last fall camp with them and, prepare for this season, I'm super excited about, what's to come. It gets tiring. Days are long. And the best thing you could do is just have fun, be around your teammates, enjoy it, because it does go by fast. And like I said, it can be taken away from you at any moment. So just being in the moment, having fun, and at the end of the day, it's football. Don't stretch yourself out too much about it.
This camp's going to be hard. It has to be grueling. It has to be hard. We have to be physical. We have got to be a physical, nasty football team that makes people want to tap out. You got me? And we're going to do it for 60 minutes. We're going to keep coming and coming and coming. The mental toughness part's the hard one. Because the only way you can get mentally tough, it has to be hard.
For me, I just love an aggressive, nasty defense. Somebody that's just coming at you every play, every down, all 4 quarters.
That's important when you cut on that film that the first play looks exactly like the last play of the game. When you look at the video, you want to say, God, those guys really play hard.
If you're not paying attention, we could take your head off. But even if you is, we still trying to. Not shying away from no challenge. Last year, we do a great job, man. But we'll start out slow. But we'll have a real good quarter, have a bad quarter, okay quarter, and a real good quarter. Players want to trust in each other. Nobody try to do more than their job. Just do their job, get the job done, and play consistently throughout the game.
We're going to be a physical, nasty football team starting with training camp. Starting tomorrow.
I treat practice just like a game, so I think just having a mindset to, compete at a high level and be able to give it your all, your best at every rep is how you go about your practice.
Mentality-wise, we just have to be those guys. We're going to have success. We're going to have bad days, but we can't let that define us. We got to really just show up and play for the person right beside you. Really, the biggest way for me to get to my guys is competing. I love competing. That's really all I want to do.
No! Oh my gosh! It's Patrick Mahomes, gang. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a great play. Ready? Oh. What I tell you, Bane? What I tell you, Ruben?
Feeling good, man. We ready to work.
That's just Cam. Cam's gonna talk trash, and he's gonna throw the ball up top. And it's a tutty every time. It's outrageous. I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Elijah Royal, he is what we're gonna be about offense.
Keep working on well. We gotta finish this drive.
End of the day, all I can do is to control my what? Control my what? Control your controllables, right? Which is your effort, your attitude, your toughness. I don't know how hot it is, what play they call, what happened here, none of that matters. In the moment, right now, doing my job at a high level, with great effort, with a great attitude, with great toughness.
We have got to work ourselves into shape. Don't fake energy. Don't fake leadership. It's real. It's real.
how I do anything is how I do everything. And how we do things here at the U in this room is the best around. We got to keep carrying that torch.